We got some Swiss cheese in both boards up top, and only a 1,500-point lead.
Reed needs a line right now. He's looking for a line. He's going to create a dirty Tetris. No, he's going to burn very well, actually.
Yeah, Nescard takes game 2, so we're now tied.
Reed reopens up his well. He is Tetris ready in this position. No, he's not, in fact.
We're going to need a heroic effort from Alex to get out of this.
Alex not looking in great shape at the moment. The two-time finalist holding on by a thread right now and is behind on points as well. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, and that'll
my goodness. It's an upset.
That is an upset, ladies
Reed.
and gentlemen. It is Reed that defeats the two-time finalist, Alex, to move on in the tournament into the round of 32. And all 3 games did not get to level 19.
That's why you want to qualify in the top 16, because you can be sniped. Next up on stage, we've got Matt Schoolmaster versus Louis Scooey. Louis, another Canadian, finished 48th on the bubble with over 670,000.
It still sounds weird to say that. To say that 670,000 is on the bubble.
Oof.
So just to catch everybody up at home, Reed with a stunning upset of former two-time finalist Alex Kerr, who is now out of the tournament. Reed will move on to the top 32 tomorrow. Over on the side stage, it's Robin Mihara taking on Frank. That is on /Classic Tetris 2. And who do we have next, Chris?
Are we done? We have Louis Scooey and Matt Schoolmaster up top.
Round of applause if you think Schoolmaster is the coolest last name ever.
Hey, Louis Scooey rhymes, man.
Well, you didn't clap. So.
Nescard in serious trouble right now, trying to dig out of this.
He's behind on points, too. Not by much, but still, this would be devastating right here. Oh, he really needed a J right there. The line comes,
wow.
To his detriment. That is the most poisonous way you can use the eyepiece right there. And it will be due to Bides, who moves on in the tournament, eliminating Nescard. The speedrunner.
Another upset, 43 over 22.
Yeah, we're getting into March Madness level upsets here.
Oh, is this a quick top out?
That's it. Louis Scooey has topped out, and so it'll be Matt Schoolmaster getting an early lead.
Up on stage, we need Matt Martin versus Peter LaRoe.
Match number 2 begins. Matt takes a 1-0 lead. An early top out from Louis Scooey in game number 1. Let's see if he can rally here in game number 2 to keep his hopes alive of advancing in this tournament.
Louis is a press down player.
Right to business. Gets himself Tetris ready right in time. Does Louis Scooey. Trading the point lead in the early stages of the second game.
After the early top out for Louis, it feels good to get off the bump and get a good game now.
Sometimes all you need is just that confidence builder, right?
Absolutely.
To get yourself right back into it.
We're still looking for Peter LaRoe to be up on stage, please. We do not want to disqualify you, Peter.
Peter, where are you?
Whoever dies next. It's just we're just going to as fast as possible.
Well, while we wait for Peter to arrive for his round 0 matchup, Matt and Louis continue to battle it out.
Nice
About a
clean
Tetris
match.
lead for Louis right now. Both of them above 60% or above in Tetris rate.
Nice spin by Louis.
Z-tuck. Very nicely done. Building a little high in the center there. That might prove costly. We're going to have to wait and see. Oh, and the eyepiece doesn't come in time. Louis needs to do a little digging and
There, he's
desperation here, but it looks like he'll be okay if he could just get one line piece
There
in
we
a
go.
timely fashion.
Give
He's
it to him.
hanging
There
on
it
here.
is.
He needs the line piece,
Boom!
and he gets the line piece. Stressful moments there for Louis, but he's able to handle it. Meanwhile, Matt now in a similar position, but he's a little bit lower on his board, so he's going to be able to weather this one, it seems.
He's now Tetris ready after this tee. Peter LaRoe.
Peter LaRoe, calling Peter LaRoe to the stage. Peter, there he
There he
is.
is.
There's Peter. Imagine going through all those qualifications, waiting in line all day, getting those points, and then getting disqualified. That's not going to happen here, I'm just saying, imagine.
About a 3 Tetris lead for Schoolmaster right now. Make that 4. Louis with the screen look.
Schoolmaster is in the driver's seat, and he is also in the driver's seat in this series, so Louis is going to need to figure out how to get back into the lead.
Board's pretty healthy, and Matt's got a left well Tetris.
Are they playing?
No, they would never start on 19.
Looks like Robin won game number 1 on the side stage there as they prepare for game 2. Over on the side stage, twitch.tv/Classic Tetris 2.
We're still warming up at bottom. I believe we should start soon. Matt's got a 2.5 Tetris lead. Louis is still within reach here. It's not over by any means.
He's 6 lines away from transitioning. That just goes to show you pressing down, right? The sense of urgency, the speed of play. And there's the transition. Down 62,000 points, however, so now we're going to have to see how he's going to handle the increase in speed here.
The transition hit Louis' game, and he tried to spin and missed it. Just the timing just throws you off.
If he can just get into his rhythm, get into the groove, and accumulate as many points as he can here.
His stack's low, so when you make a mistake with a low stack, you can recover.
Good spin there.
Schoolmaster's now in trouble. Oh, and a bad spot for a
Transitions
transition.
in an unfortunate space, and
Wow.
now it's 50,000 points
Louis needs 2
for Louis.
Tetrises.
Let's see what Louis can do here. It is all in his hands to keep his tournament hopes alive. 48,000 points is all he needs right now. Right now, he's chipping
no.
away at it, but he's going to, oh no, that's going to prove
Z-burst.
costly. That might be it. He's going to need,
If he get
he's
it,
going to keep going.
it
Oh
over.
no. What's he? Oh,
Oh,
and
no.
that's it. Louis Scooey has been eliminated, and Schoolmaster moves on.
Next up on stage is Joey Parker versus Trey Harrison.
Peter and Matt have started at the bottom of your screens. Did you say Trey is next? Joey and Trey are next, so we've cloned Trey so we can have someone backstage as well. Trey has assured us that he did not code his game to be easier.
Joey is 3-4 all time in CTWC history. As far as I know, yes.
So this is an interesting dichotomy here. At the top of your screen, you see two seasoned veterans of the CTWC scene, whereas at the bottom of your screen, Matt and Peter, relative newcomers to the rest of the field.
And Trey is 7-8 all time. So both players are virtual 500 players, which is great because getting a win at all in CTWC is difficult.
And so begins Joey and Trey. Longtime members of the CTWC community. Played in many a tournament. This one our 10th tournament. Joey already Tetris ready. Peter, meanwhile, at the bottom. Great board there. Ooh, that T placement a little off, but gets out of it fairly easily. Matt in good position as well with a 55% Tetris rate.
Matt got that line piece at the last moment. He didn't want to build up any higher than that. Boom, Tetris for Joey. One Tetris lead. Matt with the column 3 well, up one spot.
So as these matchups go along, Chris, one of the interesting storylines for this entire weekend, and we sort of alluded to it here where you see old or veteran versus newcomer, we are seeing an influx of young talent. Maybe it was inspiration after watching Joseph last year, but there is it's a sea of new faces that are coming in to try their hand at the CTWC.
They saw the videos, they said, I can do that, and they're coming in, they're doing that.
And not only that, many of them are getting extremely great scores. Some of them even maxing out.
A lot.
In
We
qualification.
doubled our total number of max out players over the past year. We nearly have 50 players that can max out now. In 2010, we had 2. Boom Tetris for Trey. He's down 2 Tetrises. Matt is up 2 Tetrises at the bottom. Peter's playing just a little high. He needs that line piece now. He's got a small drought of 20.
Get the line piece in time, however.
He handled it well.
Peter playing well. What I've noticed here is he's able to get himself out of bad positions fairly quickly. Whether it's favorable piece drops or just the fact that he's able to maneuver them advantageously. He's doing well.
For two newcomers, the tournament situation is a different beast. When you're qualifying, you're just going for home runs. Here, you need to just be safe and survive as long as possible.
A lot of people who are here for the first time, they don't really understand the pressure of being on stage, right? Like, or just being there and having people watch you, and not only that, in person,
Peter,
but also at home. And Peter, now you
Wow.
see there's an unfortunate situation there. One misdrop leads to a situation where you have a Swiss cheese board or just like a shift, a complete
that'll
shift,
do it.
and that eyepiece is misplaced, and he
And
will
just
top
like
out
that.
behind on points, and Matt will take game one. Meanwhile, up top, Joey and Trey trading point leads.
Boom Tetris for Trey. Both players have great boards. Trey's behind by about 3 Tetrises. Got a lot of head turning back to our side stage.
I'm just looking at they're at level 22 and 21 respectively right now, and Robin Mihara is up 1-0. It looks like Frank might just top out, and I believe he will. So Robin right now, I'm just going to do radio commentary for you in case you're not watching it.
Sure.
And he just got it. So Robin will move on over on the side stage. Meanwhile,
Next up on side stage will be Austin Bennett and Keith Wong. Who's that? You can check that out over on Classic Tetris 2, the hip alternative Classic Tetris channel.
Joey's at level 19. Trey is 10 lines away.
Another
Has a
dirty
center
Tetris
well
for
and a
Trey.
Tetris for Trey.
Clean beard, dirty Tetris. Joey is pressing down fast. He's ahead by 15 lines. We're starting at level 15 at the bottom. It's a first 15 game I think we've seen today.
A rare sight, at least in 2019.
So
Just
soft
wanted to
spring
slow
colors.
things down. Take the scenic route.
Yeah, I know. It's they're pretty colors. I like them. Joey's awfully high for level 21. You get the piece over.
Needs a
Nicely
line. Oh,
done.
he's able
And
to
another
get it.
one.
Back-to-back Tetris for Joey. How about that? He
My
skinned the
goodness.
cat on that one, too. My goodness, that was close.
But
Well
Trey's
done by
crawled
Joey,
back.
and he has a drought forming now.
Trey's crawled back to a 3 Tetris deficit.
Great play by Joey. Look at the position he's in. Yeah, he deserves a round of applause for that one. That was well done. And gets the Tetris there as well. It's just crazy to watch the speed at the top versus the speed at the bottom, where they're just cruising at level 15. It's like watching Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition
Versus original.
Yeah.
Trey's still behind by almost 100,000 points, but he's got a great board. That's all you can ask for.
Tetris for
Another.
Peter.
Oh.
Oh, Trey's got this,
The
and he
risky,
gets the
risky.
Tetris there. Joey needs an O piece. Oh, and he doesn't put it into position. 41,000 points is what Trey needs right now.
Now just line it out from here on out, or one Tetris will do it for Trey. What a comeback if he can pull it off.
He's calm. He's ready. He's chipping away. You can see just thousands. There it is, and he gets it. Well done by Trey. He takes game number 1.
That just goes to show you could be down 100,000 points or even more and still come back. It just takes one mistake by your opponent. So focus on your own game. Matt M is in trouble at bottom, but it's level 15. You can maneuver up there now.
It's okay. The pieces drop at like 7 seconds, so it's okay.
That's what it feels like, but if you're a first-time player, level 15 is hard. Look at this. Oh, that was a tripwire. That was a dirty Tetris, but I'm not getting no boom inflation.
Joey and Trey have begun up top. 16-line drought.
We're going to transition
to a triple for Joey.
Level 18 speed at 100 lines at the bottom. So there's about to be a speed increase. So Matt looks okay-ish for that. And just like that. Boom, Tetris for Matt. Well done. Nice digging.
Yeah, it was very high there, but was able to get himself out of it.
He's down by about 4.5 Tetrises, so he needs to get to work. And we're at the ugly level 17 as opposed to the pretty 15.
Does anyone like the level 17 color scheme? Applaud if you do.
Funny rule, in the old days, they banned, when you could pick any level, we banned 17 just because of the ugly colors.
There, this is the most patriotic color scheme that we have.
It's very French. Oh, Joey again.
Joey tops out. Trey will move
wins.
On.
Wow.
Trey moves on in the tournament. So looks like Trey's going to have to pull double duty for a while longer as he advances in this tournament. A round of 32 is tomorrow.
Next up on stage, we have Paul Yao versus Packy.
Patrick, yes. A former Dr. Mario national champion.
Yeah, he lost his title this year, but I think he's looking for some vengeance in CTWC, which he did have the upset of the year last year against Robin Mihara and nearly took Josh Tolles out.
So for those wondering, schedule-wise, round 1 will begin on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. And we will basically be going all day from then on. Round 2 scheduled to begin just after noon Pacific time. And then our opening ceremony at 1:45 Pacific to 2 o'clock, and that's when the business end of the CTWC begins. So if you're able to join us tomorrow, please do. We would love to have you. But we have more to sort out here before we get there.
That's awfully high for level 23.
And
okay, okay, he's going to top out at 423,000. Matt M needs 11,000. He can line out maybe about 1,000 points for single line.
He is pretty high, though. Ooh, that won't help his cause, but he's very close, though.
No.
That is not going to be good at all.
We're going to go to a game 3, folks.
He can't slide in this game, and that's going to require a game 3. You see, in that situation, the new Tetris rules would have been of benefit because you could have slid the piece, but of course, there is no slide mechanic in NES Tetris. It is the most unforgiving of Tetrises.
We coat our Tetris blocks with glue.
Super glue, in fact.
Packy wearing the Columbus Retro League shirt. Much appreciated, Pack.
So a decisive game 3 between Peter and Matt as Patrick and Paul shake hands and begin their tournament journey. Over on the side stage, a blistering pace for Keith and Beast and
There's only
Shen.
one match left then.
And Beast will take game number 1 over on the side stage / Classic Tetris 2.
So Packy and Yao are up there. Keith and Austin are over there. So we got Sharky and Philip.
Paul and Patrick begin.
Okay.
You were talking about how he was looking for some vengeance, Patrick was, after a couple of setbacks in his Dr. Mario career. He says that he takes that passion and that the emotion of not winning the championship this weekend into this tournament. So it's fueling
DM Hero
him.
swept him last night in the finals. It was kind of shocking. So game 3 at the bottom. Matt M has a 1.5 Tetris lead. Both players are Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Peter.
Paul looks very calm as he's playing. He's suffering a drought right now. Both of them are, actually.
I believe this
but
is...
Paul just looks very cool and calm as he's playing right now.
A very Catholic board with Peter and Paul up there. I believe this is Paul's first CTWC appearance. Oh no.
Matt with the stack of Smash Boys
Packy
on the
takes
left.
round
there.
1 quickly.
Matt's deciding to put all of his O pieces on the left-hand side there.
He is.
Look at that. He's just
look at those Smash
he's just
Boys
the
over there.
Smash the Smash Boy tower is building nicely there for Matt. All right, that's the last one. Nobody's liking the... Yeah, that's the second strike. We're not using those again. There should be like a jar that we put money in every time we use the Smash Boy jar. That's what we should do as commentators.
It's all for a good cause. Matt M with a drought, but handles it well with the column 3 Tetris. And he's going to keep that well open. Paul playing awfully high, but he will get a Tetris. Up by 17,000, less than a Tetris difference. Boom, Tetris for Matt. He's up 2 Tetrises now. Peter with a little work to do. Boom, Tetris for Paul. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Back and forth.
In all seriousness, though, Matt's strategy seems to be the O pieces all the way on the left. It's just like it's a continuous column of O pieces on the left-hand side there.
A lot of people's least favorite piece. The old O.
A lot of people use the LOJ formation when building a center well on the side. It's a combination of them.
Matt with the left well Tetris. Peter with the right well Tetris. 56,000 point difference. That's about 2.5 Tetrises now. We're going to hit the transition in about 28 lines. Paul keeping that double well open on the right. We are definitely neck and neck. Look at 289 point difference. Boom Tetris for Paul.
Meanwhile, it is tied at 1 between Matt and Peter. About 20 lines away from transition. 51% Tetris rate for Matt.
Boom Tetris for Paul. Back to a 1 Tetris lead.
Not happy
Packy
with his
had to-
placement there. Just you see him shaking his head there as Paul.
A triple for Paul with just a slight 5,000 point lead now. Packy going little dirty center well.
Putting himself in a position where he needs the eyepiece in a non-Tetris position, but was able to get it though. That was a 15-piece drought for the eyepiece for Paul. Able to rally, however.
Peter having to burn down a little bit, down 74,000 points.
Yeah,
Tetris will help.
Over in the bottom now, both players have transitioned.
It was a perfect time for Tetris to transition. Like we said, the dynamic of the game changes at level 19. You have to tighten up, not take as many risks, especially in a close game. Is awfully high up
Oh,
in the miss.
misplacement there, and you can see even with that tuck, that'll be it. Matt moves
Matt
on
moves
to the round of 32. And you can see it just one, it looks like one innocent misplacement just leads to an avalanche and knocks Peter out of this tournament.
In Tetris 99, you can fix your mistake and slide that left and right. NES Tetris, no bueno.
Completely
Packy
unforgiving.
way up
Meanwhile,
high.
Patrick very high right now. Not transition, but still flirting with fire right now, playing that high on his board.
Oh, man.
And he is
Oh,
not
man.
getting the pieces he needs
Oh,
right now.
man.
He is fighting valiantly, but he needs more favorable pieces right now.
Oh.
No, that'll be it for Patrick. And
Weird.
it will be Paul pushing this to a game 3.
Up
So
on
we'll-
stage, our last match of round 0, we have Sharky versus Philip N.
So that is it, our last round 0 matchup. We thank you all for sticking with us here as we sort things out on day number 1. Who will make it to the round of 32? That is the most baller flask I've ever seen, Paul. Meanwhile, over on the side stage, Keith has tied things up, and they will now be going to a decisive game 3 on Classic Tetris 2. Paul and Patrick up top, tied at 1. And now it is Sharky and Matt.
Philip.
And Philip, pardon me, yes. Sharky and Philip at the bottom.
2 more newcomers. Ready to throw. An 8-point difference right now. Up.
Sharky actually has a fascinating story. He'd been practicing Classic Tetris and streaming for a while, and he was actually saving up his money to come to next year's tournament, but his parents surprised him, impressed with his dedication, and said, "You should go
Yay.
to this one." So here he is.
By far the best haircut. Paul has a not quite Tetris lead on Packy right now.
2 great back-to-back tucks, though, by Paul. Well done.
Tetris for Paul, 44,000 point lead. Tetris for Packy. Just in time for Packy.
Still down 22,000 points.
And
It's a
now
54% Tetris rate.
We have a 22-point difference. Now to 7, we are neck and neck. Sorry. It should be real time as I'm putting this in. I just want to be. It doesn't have it on here. It's like another page, I guess. Boom, Tetris for Packy. Again, virtually a tie game.
Paul opting to get Tetris ready. Will that cost him, though? We have to see here because he gets the eyepiece. Not when he wants it exactly. And now he's just building higher and higher, hoping that that eyepiece will come. But he does have a hole in his play area. Does make himself Tetris ready there, though. He's behind 14,000 points. He's at a 9 burn rate right now. And finally gets the eyepiece for the Tetris. And Patrick is now behind. And another Tetris for Paul. Paul with a 25,000 point lead now with 77 lines. Over halfway to transition.
It's up, so when you got it.
So just to give a little bit of an update here in terms of the brackets, Chris Brady will be, this is tomorrow, by the way. Chris Brady will be facing Joseph Saley. You got Ben Mullen versus Matt Schoolmaster, Green Tea versus SQR, Dan QZ versus Reed Hansen, Chad Muse versus Trey, Josh Tallis versus Jake Stein, Scott Obozo versus Mark. And that is the left side of the bracket. Let me pull up the right side here for you. Mega Retro Man versus Jonas, Batfoy and Svavar, Harry Hong and Matt Martin, Matt Bucco.
A dude abides.
Facing a dude abides. No, that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Corion versus Robin Mihara and Yanni versus Quaid. And yes, we will have the bracket up after all the round 0 matches conclude.
We have a good match going on now. We don't even need to worry about tomorrow's good matches. 5,000 point difference, approaching the transition. It's what you want to see in a game 3. Thank you.
You got mad at me for saying Smash Boy all the time. That's like the 12th neck and neck. How about we have a jar for that? They are very close in points. Packy, though. Oh, no. Oh, he misses the drop there, the eyepiece. This might be it for Packy's tournament. And
Paul
it is.
advances.
Paul moves on in the tournament. Oh, unfortunate for Patrick, but Paul very happy. And Packy with the respect as they hug it out. And Paul moves on in his first CTWC effort. He survives to tomorrow. And now our attention focuses to Sharky and Phillip at the bottom. Our final round 0 matchup. Game 3 between Beast and Keith is happening right now on Classic Tetris 2 as well.
Look at all the heads you turned, Arda. Boom, Tetris for Sharky. Ooh, there we go.
We have the Canadian Peanut Gallery behind us. I love it. And they're the only ones laughing at that joke, which makes it even better for me. It's like a Canadian inside joke. Oh. An unfortunate placement there for Sharky, but I don't think he's going to be phased by it, though. I think that he is in good position right now.
One Tetris lead for Philip right now. He finally opened up the well after 9 burns. He had to close it again. Just the worst timing.
Sharky is Tetris ready. Over on the side stage, Keith is the one to move on as he takes game number 3. So this is our final matchup now. It's all down to Sharky and Philip, our final round 0 matchup.
Philip's going to need some peace help.
Philip is in a bad spot right now, and he is behind on points.
And Sharky's going to
takes
take
game
it.
number 1. He is happy about it, too. The shark puns are flying around the room right now. More like swimming around the room. Thank you. Yes, I should correct myself.
Shall we do a countdown with the ref? All right, ready?
In
3,
2,
2, 1, Tetris!
After this, the roving camera, I'll sign off. Tomorrow's information, okay?
Sharky with a 1-0 lead so far. Starts things off with a Tetris.
Boom, Tetris for Philip. Tie game. Sharky is an aggressive press-down player. Give me those points. Oof. That was
Beautiful tuck. Very well done there by Sharky. $42,000 lead right now for Sharky. But both players in good position. Philip just burning until he gets the eyepiece. He is in great position.
That's why you build up on the left, so that if you run into a situation where you're running out of room, you can burn off a line easily on the right.
A missed drop there by Sharky. Let's see if he can get out of this one. He does very well, and there you go.
This is how we want to finish it. A good match here.
Both of them with nice, clean boards right now.
We're droughting right now.
Yeah, 17, 18. Yes, both of them experiencing the same drought, and there's
Boom,
the
Tetris
line
for
piece for Sharky.
Boom, Tetris for Philip. Both players handle that drought. Oh, and you hate to see the 2 line pieces that you can't
The
score
2
with.
line pieces was more beneficial for Sharky's board than it was Philip's
Yeah.
board. Philip had to waste one of the line pieces there.
You had to lie them both flat. You hate to see that. But now Philip has the healthier board.
Sharky's going to need to do some cleanup here.
Boom, Tetris for Philip. 1 Tetris lead. Ooh. Violent shake of the controller there. Whatever it takes to make it work.
Nice
Well
Tetris
done.
by Sharky. Well done. Looks like those jolts were doing very well, yeah.
Hyper jolting.
That's the new strategy. That's right. New in 2019. By the way, I heard someone singing Baby Shark behind me. There will be no Baby Shark at CTWC. Let's just all agree, please. Can we please? Whoever said no, leave. I'm just kidding.
This is a great back and forth match. Philip has a slight lead right now. Back to a tie game.
Nice Tetris by Sharky. Philip with a great board just needs, and there it is. Oh, but an unfortunate. That gets the second one.
The double line.
Finally, the double line was beneficial for Philip. Ah, Sharky! Right down the middle.
He's got a 9-line lead because he likes to press down. That could be a slight advantage to Philip to know where he is in the game when the droughts come.
See that, not pressing down, you also get the benefit of hearing the commentary. So if you keep track of what we're saying, then you will know if droughts are coming because we're commenting on them and they're not using noise-canceling headphones. Yeah, shout out to the commentary, right, yeah, woo! Giving away spoilers since 2010.
This is great. Neck and neck at the transition. Who wants it? Boom, touches for Philip. $13.99 on sale at the deficit.
That would have been funny if you said it right.
Yeah, you know.
Philip playing great
one
Tetris
line of
right now.
transition.
His
Boom,
wells are ready.
transition.
Oh, nice transition. At a 57% Tetris rate at 482,000. He's in good position,
Ooh,
but
that's
that
what
is
happens.
a poor placement, and that could avalanche very quickly.
Your timing you just need a second to readjust.
This could prove costly right here. The worst possible moment for a misdrop, right at the transition there. But he's playing well, yes.
Nice.
The hyper jolt. Oh, the hyper jolt in full
So
effect.
swag.
Look at that.
Oh!
That is some swaggy Tetris right there, but
Oh!
not enough. And it'll be Philip who
We are
pushes
going.
it to a game 3.
Can she count down? You want to count down? You want to count down? Come over here.
So a game 3 is needed here between Sharky and Philip to decide who is the final competitor to leave round 0 into tomorrow. And I think we found a new commentator.
Let us know when you're ready. Rolling the dice. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yep, yep.
You ready? Got this? Be as animated as you want. Boom, everything. You were hilarious.
Here it comes. Woo!
Give her a round of applause. Come on, let's hear it. We got a new commentator. We don't need to be here anymore. Trust us.
Let's go. Go ahead.
Do we need a countdown? Are you guys ready to go?
3,
All right.
2, 1, Tetris!
Well, good job.
We can't top that, by the way. That's,
No, I'm out.
We might as well just retire and just end it now. So here we go. We are tied at 1 between Philip and Sharky, our last round 0 matchup. The last one of the day as well. as our next CTWC action will be tomorrow. Ooh, Sharky off to a shaky start here.
Shaky Sharky. Tie game.
Look at that drought. Right off the top.
Simul Tetris.
How about that? Right off the top, though, that drought.
Boom,
RNG
Tetris
is
for
not
Philip.
messing around in this
No.
one.
So tense, so quiet.
Philip is unimpressed by our shark puns, you can see. Oh, Sharky playing some dangerous Tetris, too. Oh, no.
no.
Oh, my.
All right, burn it down. There
It's
you
okay.
go.
He's...
That's a hero burn right there.
This is dangerous, though. This is dangerous Tetris being played here by Sharky. Sometimes I'm happy the crowd does not have microphones.
Boom, Tetris for Philip. 63,000 point lead.
Philip in terrific position, but you got to hand it to Sharky. He is holding on here. Just one more
He's high up and he's still pressing down.
one more block
He's
here, and he's back into
aggressive.
Tetris position. Very well done.
And there it is. Boom, Tetris for Sharky.
And that is the most satisfying Tetris you can have after all that work. Okay. New in 2019, the side profile.
We got a truck.
Okay, now I feel like I'm in Jaws. The camera's shaking around like we're in the water, yeah. There we go, now we're back. That shall now be known as the side profile cam.
Philip looking great. Sharky looking great. 95,000 point lead is surmountable. We've already seen it happen earlier tonight.
You could say they are relatively equal in points.
No, that's 100,000 point.
No, they are not, though.
Unequal in points.
They definitely are not. My joke got blown up mid-joke.
Boom,
Nice
Tetris for
for
Sharky.
Sharky.
Still pressing down even though he's high up the board.
He has no time for our shark puns. He's just pushing along as fast as possible here. Both of them in great position, though. Sharky with a 14 drought. Now he gets the line piece. Smartly
Boom.
burning lines, though.
Now Philip's in trouble. Even if he clears out, he'll only get a triple out of this.
He's still 80,000 points ahead, however. Nice Tetris by Sharky.
Yeah. Back to 60,000 point difference. About 2.5 Tetrises. The Doppler effect of booms in the room.
Nice building there for Sharky.
With the
Sharky's
double wide
almost
well.
Tetris ready. He's Tetris ready, waiting for the line piece. Will it come? And
Ooh, missed. That worked out for him, but that was dangerous. Now Philip in a little
Sharky
trouble.
back in Tetris position yet again. And
Back to 21,000 point difference.
and
Boom. We are virtually tied. And for the last match of the night, we're going to reach the transition. This is what we want to see. There's Tetris for Philip.
oh, unfortunately, you can see it on his face. Oh no! And that might be it.
Get it
oh
over.
my gosh!
Come on. Come on. Get it
Oh,
over.
he almost had it there, but that'll be it. Oh, Sharky is out. And Philip moves on in the tournament. Oh dear. Philip hangs on and survives to tomorrow. Wow. Round 0 full of thrill and drama. And now we have our round of 32. Hopefully we will be able to show you the round of 32 bracket. And there it is. Let's just digest some of these matchups right now. You have the results from round 0. And then there you see the final 32. What are some of the matchups that jump out at you?
Look at the top. There's Joseph versus Chris Brady.
That is a round of 32 matchup, by the way.
We got a classic Chad Muse, Trey Harrison old school matchup.
Mega Retro Man taking on Jonas Neubauer.
We got Rob Mihara versus Corion. That's going to be fun.
You have some heavy hitters facing each other in this round.
Yanni and Quaid in round 1? Are you kidding me? Josh and Jake, jeez. I cannot wait. I'm not going to sleep well tonight. So I'll be nice and
just as a
tired.
reminder, this all begins at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. And the opening ceremonies to the final rounds will be at 1:45 Pacific. And there you have it, the results of round 0 into our top 32. And we have it. The stage is set for Sunday. A champion will be crowned in 2019, our 10th Classic Tetris World Championship. We can't wait. Don't forget, Sunday, all the action begins at 10:30 a.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/Classic Tetris.
Cut back to commentators. Oh, never mind.
And there
Forget it.
are the prizes, the trophies that the competitors will be battling for. To the champion goes the glory, the T block. Who will hoist those trophies high above their heads on Sunday?
So then cut it, yeah. So
Okay, thanks to Arda and Chris Bidwell for their fabulous commentary. To the players, if you made it into the round of 32, to the players who made it to the round of 32, we need you here at 10 a.m. Or actually, everyone who made the bracket, everyone in the top 48, be here at 10 a.m. for the class picture, class of 19 CTWC photo. Be here at 10 a.m. Everyone who is in the bracket got a prize. Be here at 10 a.m. to prepare for your 10:30 matches and to receive your prize. Thanks.